Much to the surprise of a lot of people, myself included, on Friday, Judge Juan Merchan in New York ruled that he will not be throwing out the criminal charges against Donald Trump, and he has once again set a sentencing date. This time, it'll be January 10th, just 10 days before Donald Trump is sworn in as the next president. He will be sentenced as a convicted felon. As of right now, right? I mean, obviously, Donald Trump's going to try to appeal this. He's going to try to delay it. There's going to be all kinds of court things happening this week. So don't get your hopes up that it will happen Friday. But if Judge Merchan has his way, these charges are not going away, and Donald Trump will eventually be criminally sentenced. And this went over with Donald Trump about as well as you would expect. Because this decision came out on Friday, and then early in the morning on Saturday, Donald Trump decided he was finally angry about it, or it took him that long to find the words to express himself, so he got on Truth Social and said this: "I never falsified business records. It is a fake, made-up charge by a corrupt judge who is just doing the work of the Biden-Harris Injustice Department, an attack on their political opponent, me. He created a case where there was none, keeps a gag order on me so that I can't talk about how crooked he is. That's a lie. You're actually allowed to say whatever the hell you want about the judge, as you are clearly doing. Keeps a gag order on me, blah, blah. The fake news knows all about it, but they refuse to talk. He may be the most conflicted judge in New York State history. The accountant testified with total corroboration that the records were perfect and totally above board. A legal expense was called on the books a legal expense. There was nothing else it could have been called. This was the so-called falsifying of records. I was hiding nothing. Everything was out in the open for all to see. Every legal scholar of note said there is no case against me. The judge should be disbarred. This is why people and companies are fleeing New York, a corrupt court system." For the record, that's actually not happening. New York has actually seen a record number of new business licenses applied for. So they're not leaving, they're actually going to New York. But anyway, in another crooked New York case, another corrupt judge, overturned 5 times on my case alone, and the most overturned judge in New York, valued Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida at $18 million when it is worth 50 to 100 times that amount. And then we have also in New York, the woman I never met, celebrity photo lines from 30 years ago don't count, who was awarded almost $100 million. A totally out of control, Trump-hating judge presided. The Biden-Harris DOJ was involved, directly or indirectly, in each of these cases. I won against deranged Jack Smith. He's not even done, but I gotta stop again because no, you didn't win against Jack Smith. You just ran out the clock. There has never been a president who was so evilly and illegally treated as I. Corrupt Democrat judges and prosecutors have gone against a political opponent of a president, me, at levels of injustice never before seen. Corrupt judges, or judges so blinded by their hatred of me and my political ideology to make America great again, are making a mockery of the United States judicial system, and the world is watching in disgust. Deranged Jack Smith, the evil and sinister prosecutor appointed by crooked Joe Biden to take me down, was found to be illegally appointed by a corrupt DOJ and FBI. No, he wasn't. And all of his many charges against me were dropped or dismissed. No, they weren't. His illegal raid of my home, Mar-a-Lago, will go down as one of the dirtiest tricks ever perpetrated by one candidate, a dumb as a rock, sleepy Joe Biden on another. With all of this said, I still have confidence that the appellate courts will bring justice to America. Dear God, you know you don't have to say anything, right? Like, you can just shut your damn mouth and go away. Like, just sit there and be like, whatever, I'm going to be president, so none of this even matters. You have such thin skin that even things, again, that you know don't matter, like you're not going to prison, okay? That's not going to happen, even if the sentencing does take place on the 10th. It ain't going to happen. And yet here you are whining and crying. You're an elderly man pissing and moaning like a toddler that's being told he can't have a candy bar in the grocery store checkout. That's what you are. That's what your supporters are. You assholes have done nothing but piss and moan ever since he won the election. Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself, idiots. But anyway, that's what it is. Hopefully we see the sentencing on January 10th. But if not, and Trump goes through, finishes his term, we will eventually see that sentencing, unless Trump has his way and the appellate courts overturn everything. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.